Hey Capricorns, and welcome back to the channel. If you're already familiar with the space, hey, it's been a minute. Good to see you guys again, or be able to, just interact with your energy. But if you are new, definitely first and foremost, hit that subscribe button. And as you watch the video, if you enjoy the vibe and you want more of these videos, give me a thumbs up so I know that you actually enjoy the material. And share it with other Capricorns that you know, or just other people that you feel will also benefit from watching this channel. I highly appreciate it. But let's get into it, you guys. What's going on, Capricorns, with your energy? Y'all don't want to tell me your secrets, huh? I will say, as I was shuffling the cards for you though, Capricorn, as far as energy, it was very much like this, like very like even kill. I don't want to say like flatline, because that doesn't really leave any room for like enthusiasm or anything exciting to happen. But maybe that's just where you guys are right now. Like, you don't really need anything, you don't want for anything. Just kind of taking it day by day, or as the seconds pass. Yep, you have the Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. I'm hearing ramped up. Something's about to rev up, definitely, in your life. For some of you guys, for some of you guys are going through a rendezvous, or having a rendezvous with someone, potentially an air sign, because the King of Swords came flying out here. Another earth sign, Capricorn. You're at the bottom of the deck with the Magician, a Gemini, okay, Aquarius. So Sagittarius, these placements within yourself can be activated. Yeah, those are the main ones that are coming out as far as zodiac signs. So can be involved with someone, I don't want to say menage a trois, but it's very casual with this Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. But even though it's casual, for some of you guys, in your mind, you had the thought that you were the one and only. Maybe this person has told you a few white lies with this Three of Swords energy that is here, and made you believe with this air energy, right, with this Knight of Swords, that you were the only person that they've been talking to. You're the only person that they're engaging in sex with, or any other type of sexual or pleasurable activity. Not everything has to be sexual, I guess. It's human nature, it's natural. Our animalistic nature, but they can have made you believe that you were the only person. However, it's the furthest thing from the truth. Rendezvous gone bad, like rendezvous gone wrong, is what I'm getting here. Some of you guys, so it's that flat line then for some of you is like the calm before the storm. Like, you really don't know how you're supposed to react to this news that you've just found out. And this is recent with this Three of Swords energy. So within the past few hours, few days, few weeks, you have come to realize, by maybe doing your own little digging, investigative work here with this King of Swords energy, going online, maybe creating secret profiles, maybe trying to catfish the person. Yeah, that's coming through. And to believing that you were somebody else, just to kind of see the way that they engage with the whatever sex this person's attracted to, right? I'm reading for a girl, guy, non-binary, other. I don't know all the terminology, guys, bear with me. But just trying to, maybe masquerade yourself as somebody else just to see if they take the bait. Some of you guys, you have crushed your own feelings because this person actually took the bait. And or some of you guys, you were trying to play too hard to get with this Six of Wands energy with somebody that you have found interest in, that you were attracted to and could foresee having some sort of a relationship with. But due to you playing too hard to get and or trying to play mind games, maybe to keep this person interested, it did the complete opposite, you know? Like they have either like dismissed you as an option and or friend zoned you, you know, because you just, you took too long, right? So for those that are young that may be watching this video and going through a situation where maybe you have a crush on somebody, you're in high school and you were trying to, you know, be like all cute, sexy, sassy, and or mysterious, and or play like the bad guy here with this energy, like trying to seem like the player type and making it seem like, you know, you weren't worried about this person. You only do that up until the point that you get the reaction that you want. So like if you're trying to catch the attention of someone and then they'd be like, hey, like I saw that, you know, they acknowledge whatever it is that you did and or it entices them to ask for your number. At that point, don't be like, no, you'll have to get it from me if you happen to see me again after today. Then it's like, well, I mean, what are my odds? What are the chances? And I was trying to explain this in Pisces video. I don't know if I got to come full circle. But guys think completely differently from women, or just individuals that have more testosterone than estrogen think completely different. A lot more logical, a lot more like matter of fact. And so I lost my train of thought, y'all. Oh my God. That was gonna be like a read, honey. Where was I going with that? Okay, yeah. Guys are a lot more matter of fact. So they're going to look at things in terms of like probability. Very, very like math brained type of people, right? Like what's the probability of me being able to see this girl again after today, right? Because maybe you ran into each other by chance, you know, and this is somebody that you were interested in, vice versa. And so when will it happen again? Like, do I care enough? Do I like this person enough? Am I interested enough to wait for that to happen? And a lot of men, especially when they are younger in development and need to go through that phase of building sexual experiences just to determine what it is that they like and don't like. Like a lot of them are too impulsive to wait. A lot of them, again, just developmentally, they're not at that point yet where they're mature enough to stop and consider your actual feelings. It's more of a transaction than it is anything that is dealing with actual relationship when you're dealing with somebody that is younger in spirit and age, etc. So that's what I'm definitely seeing for a lot of you Capricorns. Hate to say it, but at the end of the day, I don't want to sit here and lie to you and make it seem like it's all peaches and cream. But what I will say is that this is showing you the game of love, right? It's showing you just in these relationships that you have had with people, like how to be suggestive without being persuasive. Shows you just how certain people use manipulation tactics in order to get what they want. And then you have to gauge like based off of your moral code, what it is that you might extract from that experience and try to utilize in the future for your advantage later, and or what you see as something that just goes against principles, you know, because sometimes that's just what it comes down to. Like you can't ever put yourself in a place where you want to deal with people anymore because of the principle of what they did when they've disrespected you. Like I feel like a lot of you guys got disrespected really recently, and now it's you trying to figure out, okay, where you go from here. Again, like how it is that you're exactly supposed to act. Like, do you then do something that is conniving to try to get them back, right? Because you have the Eight of Wands that's at the bottom of the deck. That's very much like revenge type energy. The 8 vibrationally belongs to Scorpios. Okay, and a Scorpio will sit and wait and observe and gather all of the information and data that they need, find a person's weak spot definitely before they strike. But here you have to be careful with how you do that. If you're trying to execute, definitely you can't be half-assed about it. Don't half-ass it. But also understand that you are potentially burning a bridge that can't be rebuilt. And so are you okay with that? Have you made peace with that? If not, I think you need to get there first before you follow through. And if so, good luck. You know, I do hope that it is worth it. Because a lot of the times, like, it doesn't do anything for us emotionally. Like, you're not really going to feel better other than thinking that you're smarter than that person and feeling like you're in any way better than anybody on like a hierarchical level, is derivative of you having a superiority complex here. And that's no good, you know, because that carries its own, I don't want to say negative energy, but it's a vibration that definitely doesn't keep you in a state of equilibrium with yourself, right? And or with your ability to be able to attract abundance in your life, okay? Because you're not doing it with pure intentions. You're just doing it to have somebody maybe feel the pain that you experienced. But that's not giving you any good karma. No good prana comes out of that. So just leave it alone. Some of you guys, though, that's just something that as you're growing up and you're developing, maybe going to school and or just in dabbling in different hobbies, things that you like to do, you are learning that you want to have a career in like FBI, CIA, investigative type work. And or you are a mad scientist is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys, you're extremely brilliant when it comes to numbers. Might want to be a mathematician. When it comes to science and the different fields of science like chemistry, physics, what are the sciences? Biology, all those. I can't even think. Neuroscience. So you might be trying to learn how you can pursue that field. Some of you guys, you're leaving one field for another, right? One type of work for something else. That's completely different. Completely different, but it's enjoyable in its own way, right? Something that you didn't expect. So it could be a nice surprise with whatever it is that you do next, or some opportunity that just comes out of the blue and surprises you. And again, for some of you guys, you've been waiting on a different offer that's just not coming through. And so you're going to have to consider whether or not you want to take up this potential invitation that's coming your way for a job, a sponsorship, or opportunity here. If you're actually in a relationship, like you're not dealing with somebody that's like just inconsistent in and out of your life, this relationship, it's beneficial. It's beneficial despite some of the disagreements that you may have had along the way. For the most part, you know, it's good. It's giving you everything that you need as far as intellectually, the things that you like to talk about, like philosophically, hypothetically, you know, the what do they call those? conspiracies that you might be interested in. Like this person can really get you going and or make you think, kind of like stretches your imagination beyond belief. This person is extremely handy and is teaching you different trades and or skills that you would not otherwise have maybe cared to learn. This person is quite similar to you. Despite the differences, you guys are pretty similar. You have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen and the King, that's a pair, right? A mirror. This person can be just as equally sarcastic as you are, just as equally brilliant, witty as you are, you know, and or creative. Like, I feel like if there's somebody in your life that you've been attached to in some way, right, have some sort of a relationship with here, they are starting to recognize and or realize that you have something within you and they want to collaborate. They want to collaborate. It's kind of like that. Once you've piqued the curiosity, you have to open Pandora's box and see what's behind it. And now it's not always good in this relationship. You're definitely going to expose each other and really help to cleanse out the parts of yourself that just have been harmful to you and others, and to see the ways that you can heal and help you work through your traumas, right? And also be there to support you and celebrate you in your wins here. I feel like this is somebody that can see the worst parts of you and still be selfless in their love, and or just non-judgmental in the love that they give to you. And it's pretty admirable for some of you guys, because if you're seasoned in the realm of relationships, then you know that not everybody has the wherewithal to be able to handle you guys. You guys can be tough people to deal with in a relationship. But this person, is like they take it on the chin, right? They're not perfect. There are still elements about them and you that cause each other to be triggered and or to feel betrayed in certain ways. But again, it's not always intentional. So don't take it like that. Don't make it seem like they're out to get you, unless again you have like proof, like physical proof of this person just wanting to harm you in some way, right? But it's not intentional. So stop trying to take it like that and become too self-defensive and wanting to put a wall up with this person. If there's been entertainment of other people in the relationship, that was a hiccup, and I feel like it was due to miscommunication. And so long as you can be transparent and not like try to beat around the bush, or not try to make it seem like the situation wasn't as big as, again, you perceived it to be in the moment, and or vice versa, and are really able to explain what that did for you, how that made you feel, right? And or the thoughts that you had because of that, then it can be fixed. People have to know what it is that causes you pain so that they don't intentionally hurt you. That's the only way that it's never not intentional. So you're going to have to open up, loosen up, and just say what it is that you feel, okay? And or just exclaim what it is that you need, and also claim victory over your life and the things that you have going for yourself and all of the potential that you have, and just ignore the naysayers, because they just weren't brave enough to go down the path that you are currently on. And so there's going to be a lot of people that you meet in your life that just won't understand the vision, but don't let that discourage you and make you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're absolutely on the right path. And you will start to see those synchronicities and confirmations along the way. And so whenever you get those nuggets, let that be what inspires you and keeps you going, right? That keeps you afloat during the darkest times. perseverance is going to be the only thing that's going to get you where you want to be ultimately, okay? So just persevere through these hard times. So long as it's not really affecting you mentally, like your mental health and or physically with your body and or spiritual harm, then stick with it. You can work through just about anything. So that's what I have, Capricorn. If this reading resonated, give me a thumbs up. Share it again with friends and family that you know that would enjoy the video. And subscribe. Before you click off this video, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe and hit me up if you want to book a reading and go a little bit deeper into these energies. I'm here for you, but if not, just please take care of yourself and soul until you see me again, okay? Ciao.